Uttar Pradesh Police is the law enforcement agency of the Indian state of Uttar Pradesh headquartered in Allahabad. The Uttar Pradesh Police is headed by Director General of Police Shri Jagmohan Yadav of 1983 batch. UP Police is the largest police force in the world working under a single command. It was formed in 1863 as the Office of the Inspector General of Police, Uttar Pradesh under the Police Act of 1861. List of Uttar Pradesh Police Chiefs, Javed Ahmad January 1, 2016 to present, Jagmohan Yadav 01-07-2015 to 312,015, Arvind Kumar Jaina January 31, 2015 to June 31, 2015, Arun Kumar Gupta January 1, 2015 to January 31, 2015. And Lal Banerjee February 28, 2014 to December 31, 2014, Rizan Ahmad January 1, 2014 to February 28, 2014, Deo Raj Nagar December 4, 2013. To December 31, 2013, AC Sharma March 19, 2012 to December 4, 2013. ATUL August 1, 2012 to March 19, 2012, BRIJLAL September 30, 2011 to August 1, 2012, RK Tiwari August 31, 2011 to September 30, 2011, Karamveer Singh September 23, 2009 to August 31, 2011, Vikram Singh June 23, 2007 to September 23, 2009, GL Sharma March 15, 2007 to June 23, 2007, BUA Singh March 4, 2006 to March 14, 2007, Yashpal Singh November 1, 2005 to March 4, 2006, VKB Nair June 28, 2003 to November 1, 2005, HAKAM Singh March 20, 2003 to June 28, 2003, RM Shaikla July 20, 2002 to March 20, 2003, RK Pandit July 31, 2001 to July 20, 2002, MC Dwivedi July 31, 2000 to July 31, 2001, SHRI Ramayarun December 23, 1999 to July 31, 2000, KL Gupta February 4, 1998 to December 23, 1999, SHRI Ramayarun March 5, 1997 to February 4, 1998, Haridas Arao November 24, 1996 to March 5, 1997, SNP Sinha April 7, 1996 to November 24, 1996, VS Mathur March 31, 1996. To April 7, 1996, Girish Bihari December 8, 1995 to March 31, 1996, VS Mathur September 30, 1994 to December 8, 1995, VP Kapur August 6, 1993 to September 30, 1994, Prakash Singh December 23, 1992 to August 6, 1993, SVM Tripathy September 30, 1992 to December 23, 1992, Prakash Singh July 22, 1991 to September 30, 1992, VK Jaina December 31, 1990 to July 22, 1991, RP Mathur December 30, 1989 to December 31, 1990, RP Joshua July 31, 1989 to December 30, 1989, Harimana December 31, 1988 to July 31, 1989, RN Gupta August 6, 1987 to December 31, 1988, DS Bhatnagar March 31, 1987 to August 6, 1987, PC Kakar January 1, 1987 to March 31, 1987, DK Agarwal September 17, 1985 to December 31, 1986, JN Chakravarti January 4, 1984 to September 17, 1985. SC Dirgzita Euro July 25, 1982 TO March 31, 1984, Naresh Kumar Euro May 3, 1982 TO July 24, 1982, Naresh Kumar Euro February 24, 1981 TO April 3, 1982, Mahendra Singh Euro December 3, 1980 TO February 23, 1981, Lal Singh VRMA Euro May 7, 1977 TO November 3, 1980, Zavin Tandon Euro March 27, 1976 TO April 7, 1977, Govind Chandran Euro May 16, 1975 TO March 26, 1976, HK Curry Euro January 12, 1974 TO May 15, 1975, HK Curry Euro January 12, 1973 TO November 30, 1974, AKDAS Euro May 11, 1971 TO November 30, 1973, Islam Ahmad Euro May 18, 1971 TO April 11, 1971, NS Saxena Euro February 20, 1970 TO May 17, 1971, Giarama Euro October 4, 1967 TO February 19, 1970, Shanti Prasita Euro February 17, 1961 TO September 4, 1967, MS Mathur Euro January 4, 1954 TO February 16, 1961, TP Bala Euro January 13, 1953 TO March 31, 1954, BN Laharia Euro October 27, 1947 TO December 1, 1953, SG Pierce Euro January 12, 1946 TO October 26, 1947, P. Mabshuza Euro June 28, 1945 TO November 30, 1946, M. A. Ingalls Euro June 7, 1940 TO June 26, 1945. R. A. Horton Euro July 11, 1937 TO May 7, 1940, A. H. Phillips Euro March 15, 1937 TO June 11, 1937, R. A. Horton Euro June 16, 1935 TO February 18, 1937, S. T. Hollinger Euro July 4, 1934 TO June 15, 1935, H. R. R. O. E. Euro May 11, 1933 TO June 4, 1934, St. Hollinger Euro April 27, 1931 TO April 11, 1933, RJS Dodder Euro May 11, 1928 TO March 25, 1931, A. H. Williamson Euro March 5, 1928 TO April 11, 1928, RJS Dodder Euro July 11, 1925 TO February 5, 1928, A.D. Ashdown Euro January 10, 1923 TO June 11, 1925, LMK Euro February 23, 1919 TO September 30, 1923. Unit Wings. The various units wings of the UP Police are, Training Directorate, Criminal Investigation Department, Special Inquiry Cell, Anti-Corruption Organization, Human Rights Cell, Anti-Terrorist Squad, Intelligence Department, Economic Offences Wing, Technical Services, Government Railway Police, Police Telecom, Special Task Force, Uttar Pradesh Fire Service, Traffic Directorate, Provincial Armed Constabulary, Special Investigation Team, Radio Headquarter of Police. Zones, Ranges and Districts. For the purpose of maintaining law and order in the state of Uttar Pradesh is divided into 8 police zones. Each zone is headed by an officer of the rank of Inspector General of Police who is an officer of the Indian Police Service. Each police zone is constituted by 2 to 3 police ranges. The following is the list of the police zones. There are a total of 18 police ranges in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Each range is headed by an officer of the rank of Deputy Inspector General of Police. Each police range is constituted by around 2 to 4 districts. The following are the police ranges in Uttar Pradesh. There are totally 75 police districts in the state. In each district the head of the police is the Senior Superintendent of Police who is always an officer of the Indian Police Service. In discharge of his duties he is assisted by additional superintendents of police, deputy superintendents of police who are officers of the Provincial Police Service Uttar Pradesh State Police Service. The number of ADDL, SPS and DY. SPs varies with the size, population, police work or nature of police work in different districts. The number of ADDL SPS and DY SPS in districts like Lucknow, Champanagar, Agra, Gorakhpur, Varanasi, Meerut, Allahabad is considerably more than other districts. Whereas in smaller districts like Bapat, Kannauj, Mahoba, Chandauli the number of the state police service is relatively lesser. Typically, a police district in the state corresponds with the administrative district. Though, the head of the police force in the district is the senior superintendent of police who is always an officer of the Indian Police Service. The ultimate final responsibility with regard to the maintenance of the law and order in the district lies with the district magistrate who is an officer of the Indian Administrative Service. The police district is further subdivided into police subdivisions or police circles. A police circle is usually headed by an officer of the rank of Deputy Superintendent of Police. The officer heading the police circle subdivision is designated as the circle officer in the state of Uttar Pradesh. A police circle is usually constituted by 2 to 4 police stations. Each police station is headed by a police inspector. Throughout the state of Uttar Pradesh and other states, especially in North India, there is a main police station in the older main part of the city known as the Kotwali. The Kotwali covers the main or usually the older part of the town city under its jurisdiction. Earlier, when the cities and towns were smaller and had lesser population than at present and they hadn't grown in size so much, the Kotwali covered the main town area of the cities or the districts. A police station is also called as a thana in the local language. The officer in charge of a police station is designated as or called as the station officer or station house officer. He is assisted by various sub-inspectors, assistant sub-inspectors, head constables, constables. There are also a number of police chowkis that come under the police station. A police chowki is under the charge of a sub-inspector of police or an assistant sub-inspector of police. The regular constabulary carries the bulk of normal beat policing and patrolling. Following is list of the police zones, ranges and districts befalling under them. Controversies. The Uttar Pradesh Police has been accused of its record of human rights violations due to political pressure. Equipment. Most of the weapons in service with the Uttar Pradesh Police are locally produced by the Indian Ordnance Factories controlled by the Ordnance Factories Board, Ministry of Defence, Government of India, but now the police has also started inducting various weapons imported by the Ministry of Home Affairs as part of modernisation plans. Back in wooden standard issue weapons, Webley Mk 4.38/200 service revolver currently being phased out as standard issue sidearm, pistol auto 9mm 1A9A, 19mm parabellum standard issue sidearm as service weapons to inspectors and higher ranks as well as to selected constables, Glock 79A, 19mm parabellum, Sten submachine gun 9A, 19mm parabellum mostly replaced by 9mm SAF carbine 1A1, SAF carbine 1A19A, 19mm parabellum, Heckler & Koch MP59A, 19mm parabellum, short magazine Lay. Euro Enfield Mk3 rifle .303 British, Ishapur 2A1 rifle 7.62A, 51mm NATO, 1A self-loading rifle 7.62A, 51mm NATO, AK-47 7.62A, 39mm M43, INSAS rifle 5.56A, 45mm NATO, OFBL MG 7.62A, 51mm NATO L4A1 variant. See also, UP Provincial Armed Constabulary, 1973 Provincial Armed Constabulary Revolt. References. External links, official website.